What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and the Game of Thrones collaboration has been partially decrypted, so I'm going to go ahead and showcase everything that has been decrypted, tell you everything that will be getting decrypted tomorrow that isn't already decrypted now, and an interesting thing actually going on. But before we go ahead and showcase any of these cosmetics, I want to go ahead and go over here to the Compete tab to show you we have two new cups now available for you. We have the Jon Snow Cup and the Night King Cup. Both of these take place on March 20th at the exact same time, so if you want to do both of them in order to potentially win both of the skins, you might have to do multiple regions. We're in a East, but for getting 8 points, you'll be able to get yourself the Snow and Ice Spray entirely for free right here. For getting in the top 900, you'll be able to get the skin, the back bling, and the pickaxe right here. And then for the other cup right here, we have the exact same spray, and then top 900 in a East is, of course, the skin, the back bling, and pickaxe as well. Now, we're not for sure how you'll be able to actually obtain the emoticon, this thing right here, House Stark, that was actually decrypted as well, but maybe it's like a bonus for buying the bundle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start off showcasing Jon Snow right here, who has a reactivity that kind of adds a bit of snow effect to his actual skin. Now, if you're someone who's wondering what I meant by partially decrypted, well, what is actually going on here is we have a third outfit, a third back bling, a third pickaxe, one glider, and one emote that we currently don't know what it actually looks like as of yet, because it's going to be decrypted tomorrow morning, and that is going to be for Daenerys. I'm not sure if that's how you say your name properly or not, but she's going to be getting decrypted tomorrow. She has two outfit styles, cape and sleeve options that you can toggle on and off as well, so it is another customizable skin, similar to how Jon Snow right here has some decent customization to enable or disable that snow reactivity, which is reactive based on time in your current match. But after that, we actually have ourselves the Night King outfit right here with a description of Master of the White Walkers created in the Age of the First Men. You can see his idle pose and everything going on right here. I'll let it go ahead and play out a little bit more so you can see when the idle pose actually ends right there. And then he'll, of course, loop that pose once again. And I guess, yeah, we can kind of show that part off real quickly. He doesn't have any selectable variants or anything like that, and neither of these skins actually have support for Lego Fortnite, but we do at the very least have a few new back blings as well. We got the House Stark shield back bling right here. We have ourselves the Night King's Phalanx back bling right here, which is going to be interactive with the pickaxe when you take the pickaxe and actually equip it. The back bling will just be kind of this like main center part right here. We have ourselves the Long Claw pickaxe, which I can actually showcase because I did fix up this item shop generator thing real quickly. We have ourselves the Night King's Phalanx pickaxe right here as well. You can see it's very large. It is way larger than it looks on your actual back in the back bling form. After that, we have ourselves, of course, that Snow and Ice Spray, but then we get a very special emote. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm going to disable the audio of the emote, so if it actually does play any audio, that means it's not copyrighted at all. And this is the Claim the Throne emote, which is a part of the Game of Thrones whole entire collaboration. This is one of the two emotes we're going to be getting tomorrow when it actually releases in the item shop, which is going to be, I don't know if I already mentioned that or not, but it's going to be March 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so not tonight's shop reset, but tomorrow's. So what is the important thing about this emote? What is the interesting thing? Well, if you're able to actually go ahead and enable copyrighted audio, and if you're able to go ahead and use this emote in game, it has the full Game of Thrones intro song, which is like 1 minute and 33 seconds that plays while you're doing the emote. Now, the actual animation while you're sitting on the throne doesn't really change too much to match the song. It is just, you know, kind of these two poses where you're kind of like leaning in and then you kind of sit back, and of course you can see what it looks like with a female skin. I guess we should go ahead and change to a male skin real quickly just to see if like there is any like different changes to like the leg positioning or something, because I know some emotes actually do that. So here it is with a male skin, and maybe the legs are more spread out on the male skin, I'm not really for sure, but it does just kind of have that two back and forth poses, you know, the leaning in, the sitting back, and there isn't like any traversability or anything with this. So I mean, why would it have traversability, right? You know, it's not like you're going to just be sliding around on the throne or anything. It reminds me of some of the other emotes we've gotten in the past. Like, I think there was a Doctor Doom emote that we had before, or whenever you you got a victory royale, you're able to kind of like sit in Dr. Doom's throne if you have that skin equipped. So it's kind of a similar thing here. However, this one doesn't require a victory royale. It's not built into anyone, and it can just be done whenever you want to on any character. So it's just a cool little throne emote to have, especially if you're someone who doesn't really care too much about Game of Thrones or you've never watched it. You still got an emote that just looks pretty solid to go along with everything else. But of course, this isn't the full decryption of everything in this collaboration, because there's going to be more stuff decrypted tomorrow to finish out everything that we've kind of already showcased here. So I'll make another video tomorrow showcasing that, and maybe I'll showcase everything from these guys again tomorrow. But I hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. As a little bit of an added bonus note, when it comes to these competitive events like the Jon Snow Cup and then the Night King Cup, they're going to be doing weekly cups for around 4 weeks, where 2 collaboration skins are going to be able to be earned every single week. So I assume the next one's going to be like Lola Bunny and Daffy Duck. It took me a minute to remember that name, but I assume that's going to be one of the upcoming weeks. One of the other weeks could be, I don't really know what else they could do. You know, it's probably collaborations they haven't fully announced as of yet, but it's very interesting to see all this stuff kind of being prepared, and Epic Games already having weekly collaborations planned for this game. Until next time, however, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow in another upload. So until then, peace out.